Guys, I can't believe we're already into episode 5. I can't believe it. Episode 5. So here I am making another meal for my 7 meals in 7 days using only Trader Joe's products. And today I'm doing kind of like a meal and a side. And I'm making another lunch, but this is also can be used for dinner because it's burgers. Now, I know most of you guys know how to make a burger, but I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different style burger, and then really the home run here is going to be what the side is. As most of you guys know who have been watching my videos, I live in California, and if you guys are from California, you know how big In-N-Out is here. It is like the biggest deal, but it's delicious, and if you're Californian, you're obsessed. And there are a few other In-N-Outs in other states, but they've kind of kept it to the West Coast. So what I'm going to be doing is actually making a animal style fry hack from In-N-Out. And I will go further into that once I get started, but let me go ahead and show you guys all the ingredients that I have. So this side over here is what I'm going to be using for the burgers, and then this side over here is going to be the side which is the In-N-Out hack. I'm going to show you guys quickly the ingredients. So we're going to start off with these burgers that I bought a while back, and we're finally using them. They come in frozen. The grass-fed burgers are for my husband, and I'm having the protein veggie burger. Now, these are what they look like. This is the grass-fed beef. It comes in a 2-pack that is sealed, and there's 2 more in the box, so there's 4 total. And then in the pea protein burgers, it comes with 2 individually wrapped burgers like this. Now, I'm going to let them thaw out before we put them on the grill. So the toppings of our burgers, of course, we're going to have some cheese, and I chose Colby Jack because that's what was in our fridge. You can use cheddar, Swiss, whatever you guys are feeling. Also got some vine ripened tomatoes, a red onion, some arugula. Gotta have my pickles, so I have the sandwich pickles here. I'm also using this garlic aioli mustard sauce as the sauce for the burger. I'm using a little olive oil to coat the burgers so they don't stick to the grill, and then using the everyday seasoning on top of it. You guys can use the 21 seasoning salute. We also have a great onion salt seasoning as well. So you guys really can do whatever. If you don't want seasoning, you don't have to do that. Salt and pepper, you guys know the drill. We also picked up some of these gourmet white hamburger buns for the buns. Now moving along to the In-N-Out animal style fry hack. As you guys see, I have tater tots because for some reason, growing up, my mom always made tater tots with our burgers, so it's kind of just like a tradition now. And so I think the tater tots will actually hold up really well for this recipe. So I'm just going to be doing tater tots. I'm going to grill some white onion, and we're going to top it with a little cheese. And then we have our Thousand Island dressing that I'm finally going to open and crack into. So I'm super excited to use it. I'm actually going to send my husband out right now to fire up the grill and get these burgers grilled up. And while he's doing that, I'm going to be getting all the ingredients for the burger chopped and ready to go. And then also getting my side of tater tots ready for the meal. Okay guys, so while my husband's getting the grill fired up, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the tater tots. I'm using the instructions on the back of the tater tot package to first cook the tater tots. So the first thing I'm going to do is set the oven to 400. So while that's preheating, I'm just going to pour my tater tots out into a 9x13 Pyrex. Once I put the tater tots into the pan, I want to make sure that they're an even layer because if they're overlapping, they may not cook evenly. While the oven is preheating, I'm going to chop the onion to caramelize it on the stove. The oven is preheated. I'm going to pop these tater tots in. It says about 20 minutes. I'm going to start caramelizing the onions, and I'm okay if they're like cooled off by the time we use them because they're just a topping on top of the bubbling hot tater tots, so it's not going to affect the dish. So for those of you that think like, oh my gosh, she's cooking them too early, guys, it's all good. All right, I'm going to coat the pan with some olive oil, and then I'm setting the heat to medium. So I'm going to make sure that the onion is pretty much all evenly coated at the bottom. You don't really want the onions overlapping either. While those are caramelizing, I'm going to start cutting my tomato and my red onion for the burgers, and then pretty much getting everything ready to put together this delicious meal. As you guys can see, the onions are looking really good. They're nice and caramelized, they're getting really brown, and they smell amazing. If you guys wanted to caramelize more onion for your burger, by all means, it'd be super easy just to throw in like a couple long pieces, and you can throw those on your burger. I personally like raw red onion on my burger, so that's what I'm using for mine. But there's tons of variations, and that's what makes making burgers so much fun, is you can just put whatever you guys want on it. So the burgers are almost ready to be taken in, and we'll start topping them. The timer just beeped and the tater tots are ready to come out, so I'm going to grab those out of the oven. The tater tots are super duper hot, so I'm just going to sprinkle cheese on it now, and I'm using Mexican blend because that's what I have, and I pretty much use this cheese for everything, but you guys can get any type of cheese you want. I think shredded would work best just because it's easier to kind of coat around the tater tots, but in the In-N-Out animal style fry, it is cheddar cheese that they use, so I'm just doing my own little variation on it. While that is sitting to melt, I'm going to start making our burgers. The first thing I'm going to do is add some of this aioli sauce to it. I like to coat both sides of the bun just to give it a little bit of flavor when you bite into it on both sides. My husband hates mustard, so needless to say, he's not doing the aioli sauce. He's going to be doing the Thousand Island sauce on his. Okay guys, I'm going to be building my burger now, and I'll let Tim build his own. Once the burger is down, I'm going to put some cheese on it. I'm going to do a little red onion, some tomato, gotta have my pickles, and last but not least, some arugula. I love arugula, it is so good. Alright guys, so this is what my burger looks like. So the cheese has been sitting, it's all melted now, and I'm going to add some Thousand Island dressing to it. And then the last part is topping it with these caramelized onions. Voila! The finished product of an In-N-Out animal style fry pack. I got this beer to have with burgers, and this is a limited edition grapefruit IPA. I thought I'd try it with my burger and let you guys know how it is. So I'm going to crack one of these open right now. I'll let you know. Wow. Okay. I definitely taste the grapefruit notes, but it's a little bit too bitter for me. I'm going to start with the tater tots because, guys, I know you guys want to know how this is. Oh my gosh. This is so good. I know you guys, I say everything's good, but this is delicious. And a little tidbit, I'd probably keep it in the oven maybe 10 more minutes because they're not as hot as I want them to be. So they're not cold, but they're just room temp right now. So go ahead and maybe leave them in for another 5-10 minutes in the oven. Let's go for the burger. Wow, that is really good. The pea burger is cooked to perfection, so thumbs up to my husband who just did an amazing job cooking this because it's crunchy on the outside and it's nice and warm on the inside. And all these flavors together are just perfection. I'm so into like the fresh arugula all the fresh onion, tomato, everything combined is just so delicious. And these buns are super soft. So I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my lunch, guys. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Turn on that notification bell because, as you know, this is day 5 in the 7 meals in 7 days series that I'm doing. So you don't want to miss out when I post tomorrow. And I will see you guys in my next video.